You're listening to My First with Brady Matthews. Let's do it. This is My First with Brady Matthews. I get the very beautiful, very vibrant Courtney Scheuerman here. Courtney, say hi.
Hi.
Is that your baby voice?
I was trying to be cute and vibrant. Hi.
We were just talking about, because we're in the comedy pop-up studio, and we were just talking about how they had a comedy show here. There was only 4 people. And if you guys have seen this space, and obviously you've watched on YouTube with all my views, there you couldn't even fit 4 people in here, I don't think. Could you?
No,
it's so small.
Nope. It was just the wall. There was more comics than audience members. So.
Yeah. Thanks for doing my podcast, because Rick Glassman's dumbass couldn't show up.
Fuck you, Rick.
Fucking Rick, dude. Calls me up and goes, bro, I totally dropped the ball on this. And yeah, I am going to talk shit. I'm going to talk shit because Rick doesn't listen to this. He calls me up and goes, dude, I have a physical therapy appointment. And I go, Rick, I changed my time for you. He goes, I didn't put it in my calendar. I go, well,
Wait, is he making up the physical? He really said, I said I had a physical therapy.
He says he has physical therapy, and he was so excited about it that he had to go. And he goes, I even canceled my audition. I go, well, you're full of shit. You would not cancel your audition for a fucking physical. Who is this guy, Gandhi? Who's doing your fucking, who's working on you? Huh?
No, absolutely.
You going to Bikram? Is Bikram working on you?
And all physical therapy, all they do is just massage you. Ooh. I just started.
Yeah, right?
They just rub you. They just rub you a little bit.
Oh, okay. For like an hour and a half.
Half hour. It's a half-hour appointment. Yeah.
Do you ever go to a chiropractor? You ever do that?
Mm-mm.
Dude, chiropractor's the best. Paul, you ever been to a chiropractor?
Well, that's what I was trying to do. Someone yanked me really hard, and someone yanked me really hard, and
then I yank him back.
Throughout my neck like 2 weeks ago. So I thought I was going to a chiropractor.
What happened to your neck? What happened? You're just kicking ass on stage?
I'm being dead serious. Somebody yanked me.
From where were you at? A fucking 311 concert?
In a car.
What?
They're trying to get me in a headlock.
Were you guys on peyote?
I'm in a really great relationship.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Sounds like there was an altercation, if you will. Get back in the car.
I'll ingest.
No. Do you feel better now?
No, I've only gone to 2 sessions and I still can't totally move my neck.
Dude, I went to this chiropractor guy. They come to your house. It's great. They set up the table. It's kind of creepy.
Did your insurance pay for that?
No, you just pay him out of pocket. So it was like $60.
Oh, you fancy.
But yeah, right. But I used my overdraft. No, so I was laying there, and he puts your legs to your side and then goes and just pushes down. Your whole spine goes bop, 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 bop. And I was like, oh, dude, I'm not gay, but for a minute I would have kissed a guy.
See, I won't do that. I heard, this is not a folk tale, somebody died. They probably
chiropractor
just
didn't know how to do it.
Wrong tweak, and they died.
That's crazy.
Tweak, dead.
They probably tried to, because you know when they do, because the guy pulled my head out, he was like, they pull from your neck like this.
Yeah, I don't trust that.
Yeah, but it felt so good. I was like, well, he's obviously certified, even though I didn't even look for credentials. He could have been, I could have had a cop come over to the house with a uniform on and not ask for credentials. I just would assume you're a fucking cop or a chiropractor.
You just want to be touched.
Totally. So, someone's got to. According to my relationship, I don't get enough. So he pulled my neck and then snapped it. And I was like, oh my God. It felt incredible. So he's getting a call back.
Oh, that sounds awful.
He's getting a call back. Well, thanks for doing the podcast, even though Rick is not here.
Yeah, I'm big on when I say I'm going to do something, I show up.
You just show up and you do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just don't cancel because you have a physical therapy appointment. He goes, well, I can try to make it in an hour. And I go, no. The time was 1:30.
And we rearranged it for him. It was supposed to be 12:30.
Well, that's all right. We're still going to have some fun.
Yeah.
We're going to have some fun. This way we can get to a little one-on-one,
Right. Yeah.
Since we've known each other for 10 years and I think we know everything about each other. So that's fine.
I know nothing about you.
Let's dig deep. Because
Did I ask if you had a sister last night?
I think so, yeah. Let's dig deep into the hard-hitting questions of My First. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. You've never done a podcast like this before.
No, I haven't.
Well, fucking get comfy.
I'm a big fan of podcasts.
Take your shoes off because put your feet in the rug and sink it in.
I guess I should have thought about these answers before.
No, that's the best part.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's improv.
Cool.
Improv comedy.
So you want the truth?
Well, just whatever you feel. Listen, I'm going to start with an easy one. Okay.
All right.
Your first movie crush. Who was your first movie crush?
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Get the fuck out of here from Full House. Oh no, from
Home Improvement.
Home Improvement.
There was. I just thought about this the other day. That's so weird. That's why that one was easy.
Do you want to hear a funny story about that?
About JTT?
No, his brother, the brother he played, or I mean, the guy with the blonde hair in it.
The older brother?
Yes.
The weird mean one?
I was at the Ice House and he's in the audience. He goes, dude, you fucking killed it. He goes, can you come do a private show with me and my friends after this in my apartment? I swear to God, I've only been doing stand-up. I swear to God, Courtney, I've only been doing stand-up for like 6 months. So the jokes you heard up there are the jokes you're going to get at the apartment. So I go over to his apartment.
You did it?
I'm sure. The guy paid me like $120 or some shit. And I'm in his apartment and I'm doing the same jokes. And they're all like, what the fuck? I'm bombing in front of like 40 people in his house. And I get done, I go, all right, thanks. And I thought they were gonna invite me to like, hang around and like have some drinks. Like no one talked to me. It was so uncomfortable. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna get my stuff. And I'm gonna get the fuck out of here.
But first of all, going to somebody's apartment to do comedy
is weird as fuck.
Really weird as fuck.
Dude, I saw Jeff Ross do it at David Geffen or Geffen's house, or what's his first name? Whatever. He's worth $1 billion.
Oh.
Jeff Ross went over there and it was just roasting everybody for
Did you go up too?
No, it was catering.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was catering.
That's amazing. No, I was catering.
Yeah, I watched him as I was
passing the trays.
As I was putting more, I was cutting up the lasagna for people. Yeah,
but he bombed.
He totally bombed.
Yeah, it's not conducive.
But dude, even I was like, I don't know if I want to do comedy anymore. That looks really, really hard. Really hard. Like he was trying really hard. He was roasting people.
Right.
I don't know if he's gotten better or it was just a shitty crowd, but it was bad. Well, so your first movie crush was Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah.
JTT, which he doesn't act anymore.
Well, of course not.
Really? What? You just made so much money off the show? Can you make that much money off that show?
Do you remember watching him in movies and stuff? I mean, granted, he was a kid. That's kind of mean.
He had great hair, though, didn't he?
He had great hair. He had a great smile.
Yeah. Paul, did you like JTT back then? Yeah, why not?
And he was always on Bebop. Do you remember Bebop magazine?
Yes, or Tiger Beat. Remember Tiger Beat?
I don't remember that.
Come on, you don't remember Tiger Beat? We can pull this shit up for you. Come on, Court. You don't remember Tiger Beat?
I only remember Bebop.
Isn't it the worst when you open up your phone sometimes and it's on YouPorn? And you're like, oh, shit. I had the guy come over from Time Warner Cable. He was checking my iPad, but he needed to get my iPad to get in for my cable.
Yeah.
And came up YouPorn and like Pornhub. And I'm like, I started getting really nervous. I go, how did that happen?
I'm not making this up. My father got his first like a smartphone a couple years ago. And he called and he's like, Court, I'm in real bad. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes. Tiger Beat. Yeah. The Bebop was the same shit.
Yeah. Sorry. What did your dad say?
And he called me up. He's like, Court, I'm in big trouble. He's like, I went over to a customer's house. My dad owns like a tree service landscaping business.
Cool.
He's like,
I met your dad. He's a cool dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You've met him. Yeah. He's a big fan of yours.
He's funny.
I
think we talked in the kitchen for about an hour and a half. Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll corner you. He pulled out his phone to show a customer something, and he couldn't get the porn off of his.
Get out.
Yeah, and he was like trying to make jokes about it, and so his option is to call his daughter,
telling you that he's watching porn
off of his phone.
It's like, Courtney, I was watching this gangbang and I can't get it off. And you're like, Dad, I don't need details.
No, and it was like really soft core. It was just like missionary style. I was like, damn.
That's the worst, dude. That is the worst. I watch some pretty shitty porn sometimes too, though. Like sometimes I'll watch like some 90s porn just to feel nostalgic, you know?
Really?
Yes. Like, watching old Jenna Jameson, she was so hot back in the day. So hot. Mm-hmm. Then you see her now and you're like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
What happened to you? She got a bunch of tattoos and shit and like face is all banged up. Pam Anderson lives right by me.
Really?
She looks banged up. Like Cellulite City on her fucking legs.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's depressing. Getting older blows. Especially seeing people that you like grew up with and they're all old now and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, because I don't look at myself like that.
Yes, you shouldn't. You're 25, right?
Well,
26?
Yeah.
Yeah,
26.
So first celebrity crush, who's a crush that you have on now besides me?
I love Paul Rudd.
Really?
Yeah.
See, that's so much more like mature.
I know.
What about like,
I love a Paul Rudd.
I love it. Yeah, like a nice wine. I love a good Chablis
Yeah.
in a Cuban by the fireplace.
No, because I look at him. That is
He's
such
funny.
an old thing to say, though. Because I look at him and I'm like, he'd be nice to date.
He's funny in Anchorman.
He's funny in everything.
Yeah, he really is. He's got great timing.
He's got great timing. Yeah.
But, Paul, what about early 20s Courtney Scheuerman? Who does she tap into? Probably more of a wild side or wild boy. Wild boy?
Joaquin
Wild-
Phoenix.
Ooh, Joaquin.
Yeah, Joaquin.
Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Joaquin.
What is it? The
Yeah.
cleft lip that really gets you? Or is
Yeah,
it the.
that really, really got me. But I got him. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. No, I mean, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've hooked
not
up with
making
him?
that up,
You've
yeah.
hooked up with Joaquin. Have you really?
Yeah.
Is he good in bed?
Yeah, early 20s.
All right, now we got something here. Now we
Party
get-
town. Party town.
I remember a girlfriend of mine hooked up with DiCaprio. But she told me that when she went up and met him, he goes, you don't know, she didn't know who he was for a hot minute or something. He goes, I'm Leo Dio.
No, he didn't.
Swear to God. He said,
Nope.
Leo,
He did not.
I'm Leo Dio. Fucking douchebag.
Yeah, why'd you just say that? I will never be able to look at him the same.
Yeah, dude.
I follow him on Instagram because he's like very political and he posts a lot of good shit.
You know who else is
just ruined that for
a
me.
tool? You know who else is a tool bag? You know Kevin Connolly from what is it? From fucking Entourage?
Yeah.
E.
Yeah.
Yeah. He owns that bar Goal that you went to last night.
Oh shit.
And he
that's
sits
right,
in the
that's
corner all the time. And I remember this girl goes, I was going Entourage. She goes, Entourage. And he goes, Kevin Connolly. He says it, and because he heard us, and I was like, fucking dork. Like,
right. Yeah, it's me.
yeah. And this is my bar.
Oh god.
Shot of Jameson's for everyone.
Wait, what is Leo Dio? What does he own?
Leo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
He owns a ton of shit, right? What does he own?
I was just somewhere the
He
other
owns
day.
a
and
couple
they were like,
restaurants, Paul. Check it
LA.
out. I went to De Niro's restaurant right on the corner of La Cienega and San Vicente, or I'm sorry, Melrose. You ever been to it? It's
Cienega.
pasta. It is so like early 90s decor. It's not very
Wait,
good.
the EPLP?
It's called Argo.
Oh,
You ever been
he
to it?
owns that?
Yeah.
That's right near my house. No,
Yeah, it's not good.
it's not good.
No, don't go to it.
Really? I mean, it looks super expensive.
I
just passed it. I'm like, I can't go there.
We're here for the bread. We're here for Isn't that
Do they
all?
have free bread?
No, I think you gotta pay for
That's
it.
fucked up.
And drinks are so expensive. But
Yeah.
all right, so we get that out of the way. What about embarrassing celebrity moments? Do you have an embarrassing celebrity moment?
Embarrassing celebrity
I
moment.
remember one time I told David Spade that Lenny Kravitz was a douche because I said he had stupid hair and I didn't like his music. And he goes, actually, Lenny Kravitz is one of my very good friends. In front of everyone. And I was like, okay, see you later.
Well, I mean, not. Yeah, I guess it is kind of. I was embarrassed because yeah, you're supposed to know. You're supposed to know everybody's name. Everybody, is so self-important.
Sure.
But when I
Especially
first
in
met
Hollywood.
Joaquin, Where
did you meet him at? Let's set the table.
Let's set the table.
Wait, this is how old?
20s.
How old? Oh, early 20, Courtney Scheuerman?
Early 20.
So you're wet behind the ear coming out here, huh?
I'm from.
Oh, you're from LA.
I'm from LA. So I was coming out here when I was like 16, 17 with a fake ID. So by the
Nice,
time I
dude.
was like 21, I was like kind of over it.
Right. Were you seeking Joaquin or you just fell into Joaquin?
No, he fell into my bathroom stall. Him and his friend were coming in
to do some bad stuff,
to
probably.
do some bad stuff.
Sure.
And I looked at him and I was like, do I know you?
I did the same thing to Michael Jordan.
Shut up. Did you really?
No.
Oh. No, but I mean, and then he started talking in a British accent, and I was like, God, I know you from somewhere.
Oh, was
Here,
he? Was
let
he?
me have a bump.
Yeah. Was he in character?
No, I think he was like trying to fool everybody. His friend was English. He was trying to act like he was English too. I totally fell for it. All night I was like, God, I know you from somewhere.
You're like, what is that accent?
Let's go. Let's leave. But that's probably why I did leave with him, because otherwise I would have been like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Right. Then, yeah. So where did you guys go? Did you go back to his place?
Went back to his place.
Was it nice?
No, it was kind of empty.
What? Well, I assume so. He's probably never there.
Yeah. It was kind of like a party trash dump.
Party house?
Yeah. I
You said-
had a lot of like entourage groupies,
Yeah.
you know?
What about celebrity comedians? Do you that you have crushes on? Any celebrity comedians?
That's a weird.
I think Crystal Marie's pretty hot.
Crystal Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's banging.
Okay, who's a comedian that, we'll put it like this, who's a comedian that you look up to that you're like, this person's fucking hilarious? Like, I think Eric Griffin's hilarious. I think Crystal Lee is pretty funny. I think, who else?
Yeah.
I think Bill Burr's pretty great.
I love Maria Bamford.
Yeah, she's great. What about Tig Notaro? You like her?
Love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, like Eric Griffin. I mean, watching their careers unfold. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Especially from where they started to where they are now.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Selling out Madison Square Garden. That shit's crazy.
Yeah. Goals.
Whatever. Okay, let's see what else we got. What is your what would you say is your biggest accomplishment? Like your first biggest accomplishment in comedy? Was it getting into festivals? Was it getting past somewhere?
No, I think my thing was like once I do a TV spot, then I'll be able to say that I'm a comedian.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you are a pretty great comedian. Do you need a TV spot to be validated?
Well, no. I mean, when I first started, I was like, when I get a TV spot, then I'll consider myself a comedian.
You know what? You'll probably still be miserable after that, too.
Oh, no.
Because we all are.
No, I will. Well, I did Carson Daly. So after that,
Oh, yeah, that's
I was
right.
like, oh, yeah, now I'm a legit comedian. And I was. Watching it was the most miserable. I remember crying watching it.
Did you like the jokes that you did?
No.
Yeah. Do you even tell any jokes like that anymore?
No. But it's also hard like watching yourself, like the facial expressions that I was making, which I'm probably making right now.
I'm definitely gonna look it up now. I gotta look it up. Like I know some comedians that I've been in the game with for like 10 years are still doing the same jokes that they started with.
Oh.
I'm not going to say any names, Amir K, but fucking guy. What a douche. Okay. If you could be in any sitcom, your first any sitcom, what sitcom would you want to be in?
Any sitcom. I don't know.
Not Friends, not Seinfeld, not me.
Oh, of all time.
Yeah, me. See, I would.
Fucking Friends, Jesus.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd be so good in
I would
Friends.
be so good in Friends. I should have been.
You
Courtney
just
Scheuerman.
missed it. You were like 15 when it came out.
I know. No, just because of how long it ran. Anything with longevity. That's what I want.
You could have been Courtney Cox's like younger sister.
I know. I should have been.
What's the coolest audition you've auditioned for?
That
That you almost got?
I almost got. Parent Trap.
Really?
Yeah, I was up for that with Lindsay Lohan.
No shit.
And they,
Did you see her in the waiting room?
Yeah, I used to see. I mean, I grew up in waiting rooms with
How
her.
long have you been auditioning for? A long time?
Since I was about. Well, I mean, I started auditioning when I was 4.
What?
I started theater when I was 4, so I have a major theater background.
Holy shit. And you still do theater now, right?
Yeah.
What play? Are you in any plays right now?
Well, I'm working on a one-woman show.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
What's it called?
I'm gonna do.
That ass?
No, I don't know what it's called yet. I'm really. It's like turning really dark, and I'm trying to
Great.
I'm a much better theatrical drama actress
Yeah.
than I am at comedy.
What about Law and Order? Would you like to be in that?
Law and Order. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I did CSI New York.
Yeah.
I had a pretty good part in it too. But I looked like a Persian guy. It's like they walk into my store. It's like bling bling. It's like the music on in the background, and they come up and talk. Yeah, I'll pull it up for you. Yeah, the whole episode, and I have a great part. I was so fucking nervous, dude. So nervous that even looking at some of the, I had to push this guy in a cigarette suit, and I go, screw you. But the way I said the line was like, screw you. Like it was so bad. It was
Well,
so
I
bad.
definitely want to see that now. But I did just watch your, what was it? Was it Young and Restless audition?
Yes.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
I didn't get a call back, so that's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? Taping auditions has got to be the biggest fucking bullshit thing. Like, I've never gotten anything off tape. Have you?
Tape. Yeah.
I don't even know if they look at
I've
it.
booked stuff off tape. And I went to producers for.
Really? Maybe I'm just doing it wrong. Maybe it's bad lighting or something. I don't
Yeah,
understand.
you got to find the good angles.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think that's the advantage of it, kind of, because you can take 5 hours, and I will take 5 hours.
Sure.
So,
I love
for
that
like
though.
a 3-minute.
I'd rather self-tape than go in for the fucking audition.
Yeah.
Because also I think self-tape is like you're showing them what you can do without the stress of going into the room, of parking
in a calm situation.
And waiting
control.
in the waiting room. And then I hate when people walk out of after the audition, they go, "Good luck, guys." And you're like, "Go fuck yourself." Okay? You rookie ass motherfucker. Good luck, guys.
Do you talk in the waiting room?
No. Don't talk to me. Even if I know you, I barely talk to you. I just want to get in and get the fuck out of there.
I know. I fucking hate. And I my biggest pet peeve is when you see actors and you know that they're like trying to intimidate you. They're like trying to like show dominance, and
I'm so in my head that I wouldn't
this is fucking nothing.
Courtney, I'm so in my head I would not even notice.
Really?
Not at all. If someone was giving me side eyes, I'd be like, okay, I feel it, but this does nothing for me.
No.
Yeah, auditioning has got to be the worst. What was your worst audition? I've got 1,000.
Worst audition of my life, American Pie 2.
Yeah.
For the sister, Bandcamp's younger sister.
Yeah.
Got a call back
because you wanted it so bad, huh?
I wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
I felt like that was like going to be the game changer, you know?
Sure.
I went in, I couldn't even slate. I couldn't even like remember. And it was a callback. Like I should have gone in so confident.
Yeah. You're just so nervous?
I was so nervous. I don't know.
Did you drink coffee beforehand or something?
No, I probably fucking took a shot in the parking lot.
I've done that.
I don't know. She looked at me. It was the most sad. I'll never forget the look on her face. She was like, would you like to do it again?
You're like, I don't fucking, well, if I couldn't do it the first time, bitch. Shit.
The second time was definitely, I started reading it backwards. It was fucking awful.
I went in for a General Hospital audition, and Mark, I forget who the casting director is, but he's this like really big time casting director. This is when people watched soap operas, and I was like 24, 25.
People still watch soap operas.
I guess. I don't know who these people are. Retirement home, I guess, people, but...
Yeah, half the country.
Okay, yeah, middle America. Anyways, I go in to the audition. I've got 45 pages of dialogue, because that's what they do in soap operas. Give you so much dialogue. I couldn't remember any
You have
of
to be
it.
a fucking baller of an actor.
100% to memorize all that shit, dude.
Those are the hardest working actors.
It's so hard, and they get paid dick.
I know.
For so hard. And so I go in, I start, and I just start.
Did you have it memorized?
Totally. I had it fucking down. I had it down.
So proud.
I was so proud. I did. I worked really fucking hard on it.
Yeah.
And then I go in the room and I just take a huge dump. Huge dump. And I started getting really red in the face because I drank too much coffee in the car, and I had like 3 cigarettes, because that's what you did when you were 24, 25, is you smoked cigarettes. Right. And so it gave me the worst anxiety on the planet. Oh my God. So I get done and he goes, all right, I think I've seen enough. And I go, that's what he said. Yeah, I think I've seen enough. And I go, of course. Yeah. And I go, thanks. So I walk out of the room. I go to get a drink of water from this drinking fountain, and the drinking fountain shoots me right in the face. Shoots me right in the face. And then I get in the elevator and I just put my face up against the cold elevator because I was just so embarrassed.
You belong on a soap. You really do.
That's why I put myself on tape for Young and the Restless.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, auditioning for soap now at 38 years old, like, really?
What?
I don't know. I don't want to do soaps. Plus, to memorize all that fucking dialogue is terrifying.
Yeah.
You go and sit and they're like, okay, that was great, but can we do it one more time? And you're like, motherfucker, do you understand? I just shot from half court and made it.
Yeah.
That was impossible.
Right.
Dude, fuck that. I was pretty nervous when I auditioned for SNL. That was the scariest thing I've ever done.
I'm so jealous.
My knees were buckling when I was in there, like shaking so hard that I was standing in the hall. They go, all right, Brady, you ready? And I'm like, but that was fun. That was the most fun I've had at an audition, because it was like your material. You could go up and do whatever the fuck you want. So you can't.
And you already know.
All of it, verbatim.
Yeah, well, and you already know you beat out.
Yeah.
You beat out all of us back in LA. Like, that's baller.
Look at me now, huh? Yeah. All right. Yeah, sitcom. You know what sitcom I would want to be in? Martin. Yeah, dude. They're bringing that back, do you know?
Are they really?
They're bringing back Martin. You know who's writing on it? The head writer? Gerard Carmichael.
Shut up.
I swear to God.
God damn it, I got it.
Yeah, he text Gerard. Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I am.
Yeah, do it. What was your favorite 90s movie? Mine? Roadhouse. Paul? What's yours? Yeah.
90s movie.
Beetlejuice, good one. Courtney?
Adventures in Babysitting.
Ooh, I forgot about that one. She was so fucking hot.
She was hot.
God, I had a huge crush on her. What was her name again? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
But Thor, yeah, I love that movie.
Oh, yeah. The guy that played Thor?
Yeah.
Like,
well, growing up, we didn't have cable, and we were allowed to get like 1 hour TV a day.
Whoa.
So we just rewatched that movie on the VCR.
What did you guys do? What did you guys do in the meantime?
What do you mean?
Go outside. Go outside.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding. My mom was like, go outside and play.
You know what's funny, though? Nowadays, people are like, don't go too far. But back then, they're like, you better not be home until dinner's ready. And I don't give a fuck where you go. Just get
My mom would be like, I bought you a sister. Go play with her.
I bought you a sister. You got a new dad coming, all right?
Yeah.
Come meet your new father.
Read a book. That was a favorite. Read a book.
What if you could be in a 90s movie, what 90s movie would you want to be? Would you want to be in?
Well, I mean, that was
Adventures in Babysitting, got that.
Ace Ventura.
Oh my God,
Pet
yeah.
Detective.
Did you ever hear that story of David Allen Greer talking about that?
No.
Really? On Howard Stern? So good. He said he was at the premiere with Chris Rock, and they're at the premiere, and they're like getting food or whatever, about to go sit in their seats, and David Allen Greer goes to Chris Rock. He goes, "Do you think anyone's going to see this movie?" And he goes, "Absolutely not."
Shut up.
Swear to God.
That's amazing.
And David Allen Greer is a trained theater actor. He's like Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And what's his face? Jim Carrey asked him to be in it, and he was like, "Sorry, man, I'm not going to be able to do it." Meanwhile, it was the biggest grossing movie of the year, worth millions of dollars. You getting FaceTimed? Who is it?
Yeah. Changed my life.
Who is that?
What?
Who is that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I love that response when girls do that. Don't you love that? Just fucking shut you down.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Or when you ask people questions and they go, "Don't worry about it," and you're like, "Okay, I don't care. I'm not worrying about it. I'm just
You're
curious."
very concerned, Brady.
I'm always very concerned. What's a guilty pleasure that you're like? Is there something that you do that, like I watch 90s porn. I watch that.
I watch couch porn, casting couch porn.
Oh yeah, that's good. You ever watch Fake Taxi? That's pretty good.
But you know what? I have to ask the thing about, and this is what always you know after they're like, "Congratulations, you just shot the porn," and then are the girls like happy about it? Do you know what I mean? Like they're like,
yeah, I don't know.
They're auditioning to be in porn, and then after they obviously have to get their consent. So then I want to see how that transaction goes. Like what girls like? No,
You want to see the after? There's nothing worse than coming and then having a conversation. After
girls like that.
After I come, I'm like, okay, I need get away from me. I don't want to talk to you. I'm hungry. I'm thirsty.
That's the biggest difference between
You want to
men
see
and
the
women.
transaction afterwards.
I want to see the girls
What does
who are
this
like,
contract look like?
no, or who are like, let me see what I look like, because some of them look so stupid.
Yeah, for sure. I saw one where the boyfriend brought her to the audition.
No.
Yes, and
Was he in the room?
He was in the other room.
Oh, he's just like, hey,
he's
I'll
like-
be right out here.
He's like, okay, go do your thing, hon. I'm here for you. We'll take my mom's minivan back home when you're done.
That's heartbreaking.
Do you remember,
I like it.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time you bombed on stage?
Yeah. Yes.
What was it? Just because you didn't have enough
Don't worry about it,
material?
Brady.
God
Don't worry
damn.
about
How are we going to do a podcast? How the fuck are we going to podcast?
That was a callback, bitch. First time I bombed, it was probably like my third time going up.
What made you want to do comedy?
Well, I was
You
in
love
the
punishment?
Groundlings.
Yeah.
And I characters were my thing.
Yeah.
And I saw stand up, and I had a falling out with the Groundlings, and I
What was it? Just too expensive?
well, no, like I had gone through the program,
Right.
and then went away to college, and then came back, and they're like, "Hi, we added 5 new levels," and I was like, "Nah, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I already did it.
Yeah.
Like,
Why am I gonna?
I should be performing," and they're like, "No, there's a waiting list, a 2-year waiting list," and I was like, "No, absolutely not." Absolutely not. So
That's kind of fucked up. You went through all that work,
yeah, and it was so expensive.
and it's so hard.
Yeah. I mean, that was like 2-3 years of my life.
Do you remember some of the
Like in high
characters that you did? Give
Yeah.
us, what? Give me a character who you got. Not, you don't have to do it, but what was your favorite character? Like I got a character. His name's Cuban Ruben, and everything he says sounds like he's being sexual, but he's just trying to order. So actually, like if he's ordering peanuts, it just sounds like peanuts. He's like, "Can I get some peanuts, please?" Excuse me.
Mine was Aunt Allie. It was probably my favorite. She was it actually is my great aunt is schizophrenic, And so, yeah, it was playing her. And she like puts it on extra, and then when nobody's looking, she like starts like stealing things.
Did you get this character from somewhere, or you just make it up?
No, it really is my aunt.
Oh, really?
My real Aunt Allie is schizophrenic, and she used to scare me as a child. Like we'd put out a plate of cookies, my mom would be like, Aunt Allie, you can have some cookies. My mom always talked to her like she was like retarded or something.
Or she was just hard of hearing? Yeah.
And she'd sit there and she'd like look at her and she'd be like, I don't want any cookies.
Oh my God.
And then we'd like be just like walking around the kitchen and we'd look over and she'd be like,
She'd just grub it on cookies?
But like so fast, she'd be putting them in her purse. Like
She's taking cookies home?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she wasn't going anywhere.
Mom's driving her home.
So,
My grandpa's pretty funny. He'll come behind you if you're making food, and he'll just judge. He'll just judge you. And he'll be like, "You really need all that meat in the sandwich?" Yeah. And then he'll go like this. He'll go, shake his head and walk away. Like just make you feel like complete shit. And then I asked for like the other day. I go, he still gets the paper, right? He gets the paper all the time. I go, Papa. I go, can I get the paper? And he goes,
Papa?
Yeah, he's Papa. Because we couldn't say Grandpa. Papa. Yeah, we're a little family from Italy. Papa, excuse me. Can I get some cheese sandwich? And I go, can I get the sports section? He goes, of course you want the sports section. Of course. You're like, what the fuck does that mean? And then I said, don't worry about it. You see what I did?
Don't worry about it.
That's a callback. Have you ever farted in public? Have you ever done that?
Farted in public? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. What do? Do you blame it on other people? Or?
I come from a sick family of
jokers.
Yeah.
I remember I farted in my buddy's. We were going across country in his parents' minivan. And I was eating a lot of protein because I was like dieting and stuff. I'm fucking retarded. And I farted so bad in the van, they pulled over and everyone got out. Everyone got out and got so mad at me. Everyone got so mad at me. And I'm standing over here and they're over here. And they go, what the fuck did you eat? We were driving to Canada. And they go, we have like 18 more hours.
I don't know why that just tickled me so hard.
And they go in the field. We pulled over to the side of the freeway. I had to go in the field. And his dad goes, I'm not kidding. If you do that again, he goes, I'm leaving you right. I'm leaving you. His name is Chuck. We used to call him Chuckles. He goes, don't call me Chuckles and don't fart in the minivan. Okay.
I brought my mom to the Boston Comedy Festival. And she did that to me. I call her Char. Her name's
Char?
Sherry, but she gets a little shardy.
You call her Shard?
Char. Yeah.
Dude, I think your mom and my mom would be best friends. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's every white mom.
Yeah. My parents are sponsored by Woodbridge, basically. They love it.
She now likes butter Chardonnay. I'm like, please don't
Chardonnay's
say it
the
like
worst,
that.
isn't it?
Butter.
Chardonnay's the worst. The Chardonnay hangover. You wake up, you feel like you're like in cobwebs.
Even just the smell of it makes me sick. The smell of it makes
wake
me
up
sick.
from
on
just
her breath.
Wake up from just Chardonnays. You just feel like you just want to, like someone just stabbed you with fucking little pins and knives.
Yeah, it's gross. No, but I took her to Boston Comedy Festival and she was drunk. She was wasted. And she went up to one of the women, like, conducting the festival, like, running it, like, at the sign-in, and walked in and straight up farted on.
Shut up. What? What the hell was... Is she on medication? She on medication, too?
No, we get laughing fits like this. And she
Were you like...
She walked over. The woman was like talking. And she just farted. I stopped laughing. I was so big.
Did you go over to the lady and go, I'm so sorry, ma'am?
No, the woman didn't know, but my mom couldn't stop laughing. And I'm looking at the woman like trying to check in with her. And I was like, I am never bringing you again.
Nothing like going to work and your mom's just fucking it all up for you. That's fun. That's fun. Whose mom is this? And you're like...
I love how you asked me what I did. And I'm like, look what my mom did.
Right. Your mom's going to listen to this and go, that didn't happen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah, that's Farting in public is got to be the worst. I used to get such bad gas when I lived in Chicago. I was always because
Why? What a weird sentence. Back when I lived in Chicago.
Well, it's my podcast, so. I was in Chicago, and I used to work at this protein supplement store when I was like 21, 22, and I remember I farted, and it was out of the air conditioning wasn't working that day. And so I had to put the fan on, those little the ceiling or the fans on the ground, or whatever. Yeah. And I farted so bad, and this lady walks in with her little kid, and she comes up to the counter, and the little kid goes, "Mommy, I can't breathe." And I remember I felt so bad. I'm like, I wanted to say something, but I was checking them out as fast as I could. But I was new on the job, so everything was going real slow. So we're all just sitting in a cloud of shit. Oh, man.
That's what really bothers me. That's when I get angry. No, that's when I get angry, when you start breaking it down, when you start thinking about particles of your ass are in my nostril. Yeah. And then I get offended. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever been in... I don't know if we get... This is all I talk about is porn, shitting, and comedy. Why? I really need... Don't worry about it. Or whatever you said. I remember I was in the bathroom taking a shit, and this guy was eating a sandwich next to me.
In the stall?
Yes. I was at the airport, and I was like, "You animal! You animal!" I can hear the wrapping.
How do you know he's eating a sandwich?
Because you can hear the sandwich wrapper, like McDonald's sandwich wrapper.
Oh, God.
I was going to throw up. All right. Moving on.
We're adults.
What do we learn from that? Don't eat sandwiches in the stall, and don't fart if you work at a supplement store.
Oh my God.
What about first dates? Are you single? Or are you dating? Or what's going on with you?
Yeah, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. Yeah. What about first dates though? What's a first date red flag? Because we were talking about this with Jason and Dana. And I said, for me, first date red flags are people that chew with their mouths open.
Chew with your mouth open. I don't really have many boundaries.
That's fine. We're comedians. Whatever that means.
No, I don't. I should be looking for red flags. I don't really. I literally can't think of a date where I've been on and been like.
Do you just go through dates and you're like, this could work. This could work.
Okay. I'm looking at all the things that are wrong, and I'm like, but he's got nice teeth. It's just one. Like, I hold on to like one little thing.
I remember this girl.
Everything else.
This girl picked me up on the first date, and she wanted to drive, and I was like, we can take an Uber. It's fine. Or we can, or a cab. We can take a cab. This before.
Wait,
Ubers.
why weren't you driving?
Because we were going to have some drinks when we were going out. Yeah. And she goes, no, I'm going to drive. And I said, oh, okay, well, if you want to drive, I can drive. So we go to the restaurant. She probably had about 3 bottles of wine. And I'm like, okay. I go, are we going to drive back? How is it? And she's like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fucking fine.
So then you guys moved in together?
Yeah. And then and we're still dating today.
Oh, that's great.
No, and then we got in our car, and I was terrified. But
you drove home with her?
Yeah, fucking you. Talk about first red flags. I don't know. There was a flag on the field, so I just picked it up, put it back in my pocket, and got in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, whatever. She was great in bed, though. Great in bed. Bad feet. She had bad feet.
Bad feet?
Yeah.
I guess hygiene is, hygiene something. And a teeth.
What do you think about guys that trim their chests?
I appreciate it.
I'm going to change I'm going to change the name of my podcast to Trim Chest with Brady Matthews. What do you think, Paul? That's a good one, right?
No, I like a man who keeps up on himself.
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you think of the squirrel tail when guys have squirrel tails?
What the fuck is that?
You never heard that before?
What the fuck is this?
Where the hair connects down to their ass?
Absolutely not. No, I have never heard of this. I've never even seen it.
Yeah, here, I'll show you. No, I'm joking. No, Jackie just had to wax my back because I get some stuff on my back.
Did you have a tail?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just go unkept for a while if you're not getting ass and you're dating the same person.
No, yeah, I guess. Well, that's not true. Most of the guys I've dated are older.
Yeah, you like the older guys, or is that just something you just fell into?
No, I've always dated older men.
What's too old? Fucking 80.
Too old now?
No, too old.
Like with age difference.
How old the person now? Fucking 70?
Yeah, I'd say. Well, no, I'd say 60. Would
You
be
like
my
you like
cap.
those gray, just those gray
I like
balls.
I
Don't
like gray.
Yeah, just a nice,
Like engraved
just a nice
glasses.
heavy set. I like
That's my
sex to
shit.
last for 4 to 5 hours. You know,
I'm not kidding. My current, he's like, I'm gonna dye my beard. I'm like, stop! I want to cry.
dye your beard?
He wants to dye his beard.
Absolutely not. Just shave your face.
No. He fills it in a little bit.
See, I get pretty gray in my beard, but I just trim it real close.
Yeah, well, he's also older, so
Yeah, I don't
you're
know.
not old. Shut up.
All right. Okay. Well, do you have any morning routines besides working out? You juice? Do you do the juicing?
No, I don't juice.
No,
I don't.
No steroids?
No, just kidding. Fun, yeah. I have a morning routine with my dogs. I have 2 dogs,
Yeah. What are their names?
Pika and Pip.
Whoa, dude. Okay. That's so creepy.
That's the routine. I wake up and I make sure she's good. Make sure they sleep.
Dude,
under
you
the
guys still
covers.
breathing? We still doing this? This guy named his dog Robert Mueller at the dog park. I was like, get me the fuck out of Hollywood, dude.
What?
Yeah, named his dog Robert Mueller.
And says the whole name every time. He
Yeah,
calls
and also he wasn't talking baby voice. He was like, Robert Mueller. And I was like, you're a psycho, dude. Robert Mueller, come over here. Robert, time to go. Robert? I'm like, God damn it.
I think human names for dogs is creepy. My dog's Pika Monet.
Pika Monet. How the fuck did you come up with that?
How did I come up with it?
You just fucking came up with it? Because I named my dog Buckus because I love the Chicago Bears and he looks like a linebacker.
That's weird.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, what else am I supposed to? I mean, what am I supposed to name? Barry? It's my dog Barry.
You know what? I had too
That's
many drinks
Steve.
tonight. Last night, I was just going to be like, wait, we were just talking about my kid. Yeah, I was drunk. Pika Monet, she needed something sophisticated,
Sure.
you know, because she's like,
What kind of dog is it?
she's just a little terrier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she bites.
Oh, fun.
She's actually bitten Rick.
What? Oh, good. You know what? Fuck Rick.
Deservedly so.
Good. She bit Rick. Okay. And what'd you do? Were you just like, no, she never does that?
No, she was on her death day. Like the last chance, those pushes that they do at the mall. So they were going to put her down because she's
You got it from the
aggressive.
mall?
Yeah.
Which mall?
Up near like Visalia.
Okay.
My family, my grandpa owned it was a couple years ago. Like 8 years ago.
Sure.
So I have family up in Visalia. So we stopped. He's an optometrist. His office was in the
Wow.
mall.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Fuck you, Brady.
I got a little dog from the mall. His name is named him Walter. Walter Payton.
You're making fun of.
Yeah. My podcast. Okay. You understand? I put these paintings up. I put these paintings up for you. Okay. To spice it up.
Do you change the paintings every time?
No, I'm going to though.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have to paint more.
Oh,
Yeah.
are these the only 2 you
These
have?
don't happen overnight, Court. Okay. This happens when you're wasted most of the time.
So every night.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Every night, pretty much.
Are you still doing commissions?
Yeah, I just got commissioned to do that's disgusting. Another Chris Farley one. Everyone loves the Chris Farley painting.
They're good.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So they're fun. It just takes a lot of fucking
Have people
work.
commissioned you to do one of them?
Like an actual person?
Yeah.
No, my
would be weird.
A family friend, I won't say his name. Family friend wants me to do his wife and their 2 cats, and I'm like, shit, it's gonna be so hard because if I fuck that up,
Yeah.
and then he'll send me. They love these cats, and both the cats just died, and I'm like, I don't do cats.
Yeah.
I'm like, I remember I had to teach this. I used to teach painting class. You know those
You did?
paint and sip classes.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I got the
Paint
worst.
said that's like the wine.
Yeah,
You drink wine.
but I was bad at it because I don't do landscapes, 1, and 2, it's like doing stand-up comedy but with art, right? But I'm not trying to be funny while I'm trying to make a landscape look nice.
Right.
And people were doing theirs, and theirs looked better than mine. And I was like, all right, I'm probably not good for this. And I was
People
just,
were paying you for this?
yeah. After a while, I was doing like 20 minutes of stand-up and barely doing any painting. So I was like, nah.
hilarious.
What's a shitty job that you've had?
Shitty job.
I've had a billion.
Yeah, I've had fucking a lot of shitty jobs. Probably the worst when I was in college. I worked at Noah's Bagels.
What's with you and bagels?
I love bagels.
Well, yeah. What is that? Are you Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Fucking
No,
Jews and their bagels.
I had to
dude.
get up at 5 a.m. and I was in school.
The worst.
And it was, I didn't know anybody. I just moved to Berkeley. And
oh, you went to Berkeley?
Yeah.
You're fancy, huh?
No, I'm fancy.
Dude, wow.
Oh,
wow. Oh, my God. You went to Cal Berkeley?
I went to Cal Berkeley.
Damn, girl, you smart.
We're really good friends, 10 years.
It's not like we talk college. Talk dick jokes.
Oh, yeah.
You went for theater in Berkeley?
Theater degree.
How
minor in dance.
How good of grades did you have to get in there? Probably 4.0 across the board?
No. I didn't have. I had like a B average, but I was obnoxious. I was like president of my elementary, junior high. I was president of everything, captain of
I could see that.
all the teams. Yeah. So I mean, I was an overachiever in that way.
Wow. And you did theater in Cal Berkeley?
Yeah.
What's some plays that you did? Give us the dirt. Give us the juice.
I did 7 Lears.
Ooh. What the hell's that?
Horrible. It's like a modern day take on King Lear.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, very. I mean, it's an avant garde department.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their theater department isn't that strong,
Right.
And did absolutely nothing in terms of like transitioning into a life.
Right.
Do you know what I mean like USC, like John Radinsky?
Oh,
like when he graduated, they're literally like, so we're going to sign you a CAA.
sure. Yeah. So you're gonna have a career right away.
You're going to meet all of the producers
Yeah.
and all of the casting directors.
And they already know about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you and I come out here and we're like, hello?
Yeah.
Is anyone home?
Yeah, no, I was just talking about this the other day. I reached out to the head of the department after I graduated and was like, hey, like, you know, is there
Where,
anybody? No, head of the department at Cal, Berkeley.
Oh, gotcha.
And was like, hey, you know, like I'm moving back home to LA. Like, could you set me up with some meetings or do you have any connections? And she's no.
Yeah, no, this is Cal Berkeley.
She's like,
You fucked up.
Shoo.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Take your degree. That means nothing. Yeah.
I remember I did a play. I went to Carthage College, Kenosha, Wisconsin. D3 football.
Did you really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Oh, good. 10 years. Yeah. See?
You played.
See? Yeah, I played D3 football.
Shut up.
Swear to God. Yeah, I know. Why does that shock you? It's not that great. It was terrible. I remember the day I quit because a 400-pound lineman stepped on my big toe. I'm not kidding you. It was sleet and snow. And it was minus 400 degrees out. What? And I'm hungover. And I walked off the field. I walked into the locker room, took my pads off, and never came back. I was like, fuck this shit.
But wait, you were there. You were in school playing.
Yeah.
You can just do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Instead of getting a scholarship, they basically,
Oh, you can do whatever you want? I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah. Well, I'm fucking Brady Matthews, dude.
And you have your own podcast, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I did this play. It was like I forget, it was like a one act or whatever. Me and this girl got up there, forgot all my lines. All of them.
What did you major in?
Theater.
What you did?
Well, I did theater and then I did sports broadcasting at Columbia College.
Oh.
So I left there after a year and I was like, this is not my jam. And then went to Chicago, which was more fun.
Huh.
Yeah. And then didn't finish there. So it was great.
Cool.
Yeah. But, look at me now.
I mean, just put it on your resume. They don't fact check that anyway.
No, they don't fact check anything.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying. So goals for 2019, anything big this year that you're looking forward to?
Definitely putting up, getting that one woman show up.
When can people see that, or when can?
Hopefully by April. Yeah,
Okay.
I want to have it up by April. Probably going to open it at the what's it called? The Comedy Central stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. On
Yeah, it's a cool space.
on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah.
That'll be great.
Yeah.
I've never been in there.
You haven't?
Not once.
Well, I mean, it's a free. Probably shouldn't advertise this.
Great. And they're gonna be like, yeah. And you're gonna be like, so I was thinking, here's some dates, and they're gonna be like, yeah, we were thinking no.
I'm just gonna cut that. Check out the space. It's really great.
Yeah, it's a great space. You know what space I miss is the iOS space. That place was great.
I know. I didn't spend much time there, but
You never did like any open mics there?
I did a couple open mics.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really intimidated of the mic scene when I first started.
Of course. I remember I used to go up to the Comedy Store and be like, nope, and like leave.
Yeah.
I was so intimidated, like Bobby Lee and all those guys. And now I go up there, I'm like, go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself. Just jaded comic.
It's such an attitude now.
Yeah, it's fun. Well, thanks for doing the podcast. I
Thanks
appreciate
for
it.
having me.
And thanks for Rick not showing up. I hope your fucking physical therapy
More time
appointment
for
was
me.
terrible. Bitch. You dick. Well, you want to plug anything? You're going to be at Levity Live, you said, right?
I'm going to be at Levity Live tomorrow for Valentine's Day.
Great.
But this won't be out. But I do have a show.
Your one-woman show, Comedy Central
show.
stage, free stage.
Shh,
Got it.
stop, Brady.
Sure.
Comedy Store, March 3rd.
Cool.
And you'll be on it, actually.
I will be on it.
You will be on it.
Good thing you reminded me.
Yeah,
well, there you have it, guys. Courtney Scheuerman. I've been Brady Matthews. Please subscribe, listen, love at Comedy.